According to the Centers for Disease Control, e-cigarette use among middle and high school students tripled from 2013 to 2014. But Indiana lawmakers have approved legislation to regulate the products. News 18's Samantha Tiki reports why owners of vapor-related businesses say some of the regulations could cost them thousands of dollars.
The use of e-cigarettes or vaping is growing rapidly in the U.S., so fast that the Centers for Disease Control says current use has surpassed the use of every other tobacco product overall, including cigarettes. But the increase in use includes a younger demographic.
I think it's the new fad. I think they do see their peers utilizing the e-cigarettes, and they do find it appealing.
The CDC says the number of high school students using e-cigarettes grew from 660,000 in 2013 to 2 million in 2014. And during that same time, vaping tripled among middle school students. IU Health Arnett pediatrician Dr. Jim Bean says it's a growing problem.
The concern with electronic cigarettes is the same as we have with regular cigarettes, and nicotine is an exceptionally addictive drug, and the younger someone is exposed to addictive substances, the more likely it is that they will become addicted and be unable to quit that addiction easily.
But Indiana lawmakers have approved the first regulations for the liquids used in e-cigarettes. The House approved a bill Thursday to ban sales to those under 18. It also establishes safety standards and requires child-proof and tamper-proof caps on the containers of liquid nicotine. But iSmoke vapor owner Nathan Welton says some of the regulations could cost him and other owners of vapor-related businesses thousands.
But it's necessary to do something to institute some kind of a purity regulation, but not to this extreme.
Welton says he does not sell products to anyone under the age of 18 and does not allow minors into his business. But he says the law would also require him to store 3 10-milliliter bottles of every e-liquid batch he produces in a secured facility for 2 years. While he says making sure a product is up to FDA standards is important, he believes the amount required for storage isn't necessary or cost-effective for business owners.
You produce a lot of batches, 3 10-ml bottles per batch. Storing those for up to 2 years in a facility, in a secure facility, is going to be a rather daunting task.
When it comes to preventing the products from getting into the hands of children, Welton says all of the e-liquid he produces is stored in containers with child-proof caps. But Bean says parents should also make sure the products aren't falling into the hands of their children.
It is part of the conversation that pediatricians are and should be having with parents and youth about the dangers of this addictive product.
The bill now heads to Indiana Governor Mike Pence for consideration. Samantha Tiki, News 18.